right. So, hi, Betty.
Hi, Kelly.
So, what have you been reading? What have you been up to? Tell me everything. This.
I'll tell you what I've been reading and I will tell you what I will read next
All
because
right. Okay.
that's okay. So, if I remember last time we spoke, it was like yesterday. Last time we spoke,
Hmm.
I was reading Queen of Fire. I have finished and I say no more because you and we have a date on a different.
Yes, we have a date to discuss that. Mm-hmm.
So, after that, I went to Burn Protocol, Miramore's Burn Protocol.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you already read it. I was, again, a little bit behind. This one and the next one you already read. I was very curious with your review, and I said, I have to read it. So I read Burn Protocol, liked it. It was my first Sapphic book.
I know. Mirror popped our cherries.
Yes, she did. She did. Um, and the writing and the story, they are very good. So yeah, like I
Agree.
liked it a lot, and it's yeah. And then I went to Taming Lion. So Taming Lion is a book from Eleanor Connolly, and it's a
Mhm.
book, a romance. So I
I'm
went
so
to
proud of you. You went for a rock star one.
yeah, like like a story is a story. You are more drawn to the band stories. I'm not as much, but I also like a book. A good book is always a good book, and this is a good book. Um, this is like we start with perspective. Along the way, we change that perspective, and the ending is amazing. Really enjoyed it, and yeah, um,
Yeah, I know.
I
Taming Lion is very,
recommend it.
very good.
Yeah, I really
Um,
recommend. And
yeah.
check his Jacob Leathers. Jacob Leather.
Jacob's Ladder. I know. It's
Why
like,
I can't talk. Jacob I
bleh.
get nervous just to imagine.
I don't remember how many he had, but still,
I don't think she mentions, to be honest.
Eleanor, we need to know how many he had.
5? Is it 10? Let us know. We need to.
Research.
It's only for research. Right. Then Sloan Noir.
Ooh, slow noir.
I
So how's
started
it
with,
going?
well,
I was
very
so
good.
curious about those.
Very good. I started with Mystical Wildfire, and it's set up as a standalone. I kind of understand why it's a standalone. I read it first. It's a very small book, 90 pages, I think.
That was the 1.5.
Yes, although I there was some characters that I was that like you, let's say you don't need to read the the one that I'm going to talk next, but is it helps. This one is a standalone. Mystical Wildfire. I enjoyed it, but the thing is, there are some characters that will appear. It's not that you will say, where did they come from? No, but while I was reading the second one, the Mystical Enchantment,
Then it makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, although the first one, the Mystical Wildfire, is a standalone, I definitely advise you to start with Mystical Enchantment and then go to the Mystical Wildfire.
Don't
This
do
is
like
my
we do.
personal. Sorry?
So don't do like we do.
Exactly. This is our personal advice, of course. You do you.
You do you. I
Because as
mean, you can
Sloan
start at
said,
the end.
yeah, because Sloan says Mystical Wildfire Fire is a standalone.
Okay.
Okay. So currently I'm a 30% of Mystical Enchantment. My elves, my shifters, I am loving, and I actually we are following Sloan on Instagram, and the art that she shares is great because you have a visual of the character, which is
Yeah.
very good. I always love it.
Okay.
Then this is what I'm reading. What's next? I'll
What
tell you
you
what.
got coming?
After the mystical enchantment, I am going to read Sandra Winter's first book, and then I will arc the second one. So
Oh,
she
nice.
was kind enough to send us the first one, and then we will be reading the arc for the second one. Is the Tale of Longing Flame.
Oh, I got curious on that one because that sounds
Yeah,
like it's right up your alley.
it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Fantasy, longing. I was like, okay.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, that will be my next one. Then um yesterday I we got like the news that we were going to be part of the arc of the second book of Briella Brezzo. So
Yay!
we'll be reading their Tethered Truth. So is the second book. The first one hasn't come out yet, but this one she will be releasing on the on summer. No, we still don't we still don't have a date, but we will. Yeah, it will be on summer. And after that, I am
Okay.
crossing my
Crossing our
fingers because
fingers.
I really want to read BB Moonville. So I'm expecting their arc in the meantime. Like BB Moonville, come on, come on. I know
It's
I need them.
nearly time.
And since we are here, I think they are still looking for ARC readers. So if you want to ARC for BB Moonville, hers to follow, I I have very good vibes about it. Very good vibes. So if you want to ARC for them, go to their Instagram page. I think there's a form there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a form there, I think. And there's also in their website. So just go in. We're
Go there.
already there. So
Yes, we are, and so these are my next readings. So Kelly, tell me, what about you?
there are some of them we've already announced like 3 times that I was going to read, but I did it, guys. I did it. So I did read Devious Touch by Rhea Harp. That one was Cosa Nostra meets Bratva. Mm. So it was kind of a forced marriage thing. Um, it was very interesting because the FMC. So let's just say there's a little bit of unreliable narrator involved.
You like that?
I do, I do, I do. It's I like my puzzles to be a little bit
Yeah,
like mixed up.
yeah.
So that was fun. Um, you will like the MMC. Let me just tell you that. I have a thing for Bratva, clearly. It's like, yes, yes, okay. But she is Cosa Nostra, he is Bratva, war between mafias, and that marriage is used to maybe calm things down. And then
Okay.
there's a lot of things to discover there. Let's just say, again, we love that MMC. We do. And then I read Ruin Me Whole by Z Maria. Betty, take your time. You're going to have to read that one.
Okay.
So, Z Maria is one of our friends, one of our author friends. She did reach out. This is her first dark romance. Z, keep on writing dark romances, babe. I'm in. I'm in. So, this one is crime families as well, but like he's been watching her for 10 years.
That's patient.
There's a reason she's not dead.
Oh, we like those kind of stalkers.
Dude, it's so good. So good.
Wow.
He has no idea he exists. Okay? He only reaches out to her because things are happening and he needs to make sure she's safe.
Okay.
Um, and then the majority of what you're following is her captivity. Put it that way. Captivity. Um, and her kind of coming to grips with his existence, what he did, what he didn't do. Um, and her life, because there is a reason why he's been watching her, right? So I can only say it's fucking great. To be honest, I loved it. Um, Spice free, FYI,
Okay.
nothing whatsoever.
Nothing wrong with that.
The tension in itself, dude, no, read it. That's all I have to say.
I will.
And then, of course, there is a cliffhanger, and there's a second book. So, Z, now that you got me hooked, can I
And
read?
hooker.
Like, can I keep on doing this? Just saying, loved it, want more. But yeah, it's the way she writes is very interesting because it's like nothing is happening. Effectively, nothing is happening. And yet everything is
Everything is
happening.
happening. Oh, I love those. I
So
love
I think
that.
you need to read that one. You love it.
Yep, I will.
Again, it's a very specific kind of arrangement that they're in. There's a lot of reasons behind that we don't know going in. But the whole way it's set up, you're gonna like it. And then, and then we talked with Maria Ray a couple weeks ago, right?
We did.
I read Maxime's story. Fair warning, it does need Kleenexes and snacks. You will fucking cry because it just breaks your heart. Of
Really?
course, so it kind of depends on how you're going at it, right? If you haven't read the Foundations, the two books, you will have one view. It will still break your heart, but you will go in without understanding, without kind of knowing already the outcome, because we already know the outcome. We already met Maxime later in his life. So we already know how he comes into that story.
Yeah.
So reading this, knowing his how he comes into the other stories, you are basically just waiting for the other shoe to drop the whole time. Anything that happens, you're like, is it now? What? So it's an exercise in pain. It's an exercise in loving a character and at the same time knowing, just knowing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay.
It's very well written. Of course, I had to ping Maria saying, I'm done. I read it, I'm done.
Yeah.
And yes, I cried. I cried. I don't know how she made it through writing that book without dying because, dude, the shit that goes down is painful. Hmm? Like, in the least, saying this as calmly as I can, it's painful.
Okay.
So, but I check your triggers, just saying, check your triggers before reading it. However,
Always,
if
yeah.
you are down with the triggers, it's an amazing read. But be prepared for heartache because there will be a lot of heartache involved. So, but I'm still like, I just, I literally pinged Maria. I was like, did I tell you that I love this character? She was like, maybe once or twice. And I'm like, okay, I'm in chapter 8, put 3 times. At the end, I'm like, did I tell you I love him? Because you cannot not love that character. Maxime is a very specific character. And if you like someone who's a bit sarcastic and witty, couple that with being morally gray, close to pitch black, he's your guy.
Okay.
So, a little bit of Maxime doesn't hurt anyone, except if he doesn't like you, then shit happens. You might be dead. But yes, so that's where I kind of, the spark there. Now, to be honest, I've been doing a little bit of a cleanse of mind. So I went back to Fourth Wing audiobooks. I'm again at the second part of Onyx Storm, so I'm nearly done. That's okay. Um, I'm kind of pacing myself because I'm expecting that we'll be getting a couple of arcs. One of them is Wrath by Emma Berry Blair, which is the second part of Written in Sin Duet, which I can't wait to read. I can't wait to read that. And there are a couple more arcs that we have down the line. And also, I didn't want to start anything while I'm waiting for this. However, I do have a couple of books there kind of waiting for me. But, we'll talk about them when we get there. For now, I was just enjoying my dragons again, okay? Sometimes a girl needs to go back to her dragons and
Yeah.
just listen to Taryn being an old Kermit, just grumpy as fuck, and
Yeah.
Undarn, yeah, an adolescent.
Mm.
Sometimes you just need that. It's like, palate cleanser.
True.
Put it
Yeah.
that way. But yes, but then I'm kind of hoping for more gut-wrenching stories. I mean, after these 3 books, I literally needed something to ground me a bit because it just hurt. It's like you're raw from that shit. So, like, just a little bit of a palate cleanser, and then I really hope to dig into more pain, oddly enough. Speaking of pain, Betty, we threw a challenge out there. We asked someone to join us. Uh, and it seems our prayers were heard. Now, I remember a book that made us cry, made you cry.
Oh yeah.
So I think we need to go and talk all things Bloodbound with Kay Gray.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go. Kay Gray, welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. You both look so beautiful.
That's for you. For you, we brought out the vampires in us.
We've got and we've got beautiful gossip. Babe.
Let me just. Okay, let's pretend like this is good. Okay. So, thank you for taking the challenge to come and talk all things Bloodbound.
Thank you for having me.
I love you. You destroyed me.
I did. I did.
Right. A lot.
Me too.
Got you. We did have that bet last time.
We did. We did see.
Get the vial.
She'll probably have a vial somewhere like, these were the tears that she made me.
Yes. It's over
No.
there in an altar.
It was literally such an honor though. Like it was such an honor when you were saying that you're not one to usually cry. And I feel like I've had a few of those comments too, that people have said that they're not usually criers. And I've had people crying for chapters. So that's good.
It's a very gut-wrenching story.
It is.
And that ending, although it's the only possible one that makes sense to the
Yeah.
story, it's still painful as fuck.
It is. But I was kind of hoping more for that long lasting romance that endures all that. So I just wanted to like really capture dark romance, really, that withstands it. So I feel like it was an interesting way to look at romance for a bit and like write that. So I kind of went for that little
Should come with a warning. We'll kill you.
thing. Will kill it. Yeah, I know. Pretty much from chapter 40 onwards, it's just downhill.
Got that.
It's just
Downhill.
It should have a warning and an advice. Like keep hydrated during the reading of this book because you will cry. You will need all like the the liquids that you have that
no.
all the tears. Yeah. So
Blubbering
yeah, you
mess.
have
Yeah.
that as advice.
Even writing it and editing it, I was crying every time. And like when I knew I had to get to those sections, I was like, "Oh damn it, here we go!" Like it was every time.
And you knew, and you know what's going to happen, and
Yeah.
still it doesn't stop hurting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, but let's try to talk about, not cry about, she said wistfully, about this. How did this story come about? Was it a character, a feeling, a specific scene? What started? Bloodbound.
So I was writing a book, and it started with like a specific scene, and the scene was the alleyway. So you'll have seen that when you were reading it. There's just this alley that has cattle that you can walk down, and it's got little labels of the blood types and just things like that. And like you can just go down there and you hear the groaning, the dampness, just that raw edge. And that's kind of where it all grew from. And then I had other different drafts where I had Myth actually trapped in the crypt to begin with discarded bones and things like that. And then she goes out to an arena and fights all the different stuff. So it was kind of like there's all these different ideas before we got to where we got now. So it's just that scene of the alley, and then it kind of just grew from there. But the crypt and the bones and the siblings were always there. So the premise was always the same. It was just different, angles.
Okay. Okay. But like, if you think about the version that we landed on, right?
Yeah.
There is a lot of it revolves around the choices and the consequences, right? There are always choices either made by you or someone around you, and the consequences that people live through.
Yeah.
Was it always the theme that you had in mind, or did it kind of evolve as you were writing it?
So in my personal life, I felt very choiceless. Like I felt like no matter the choices I made, they were always made for me in the situations that I was navigating. Like I feel like even though I wanted the best possible outcome, it never happened because everything just kept ebbing and flowing. And I feel like when I was writing it, I wanted it to be like there's a special scene when Myth goes to Arya, and it kind of like, you know how like there's that scene with Arya, it's not really spoilers, but where she's just kind of like, why do I want her to come? Like, why do I want this? But it's like she's already coming. Like, there's already these choices, like all these things already made. And then when it like actually you see it, I just wanted to like be impactful. Like, I just wanted to like just go, oh, like every time there was a choice or a thing presented, it was like, oh, and like you knew it had happened because like it just felt momental. That makes sense.
It does. It does. Then there's also an element of this book, and it's a very heavy one, about grief.
Yeah.
Right? That's your first, that's the first seed that you plant of the plot when we start reading it. It's about grief. What drew you to explore that in this way?
I think honestly, it was just seeing that there is a lot of different ranges of emotions that come with grief. Like there's anger, there's confusion, there's moments where you feel not yourself. Like Arya in particular, I tried to show that mainly is that she even got to experience being the aggressor and being the fire, but then she's like, I don't want that. Like it changes you constantly. Like the whole you just change and you don't even know yourself, and then other people don't recognize you, and like it's just exploring different emotions. Like I wanted it to be like a journey of emotions, I guess, like an experience. So that's kind of what drew me to it, was like, how do I express this in interesting ways when you actually look at it?
Okay.
Yeah. And where did you get the inspiration? Was it like from any myth, folklore, real world story? Where
From
did you
my
get it?
So I got it all from my own life, really. So I went through estrangement and like experiencing grief in itself, and I feel like it is such an isolating journey when you go through it. And I feel like you just feel that deep love no matter what's happening. Like even in estrangement, there's constant love. It's always there. Even though you have to make difficult choices or they make difficult choices, that love will always be there. It'll always be consistent. And I guess I just wanted to make it a love letter to my experiences. So yeah.
Yeah.
Love where it
Peter.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. Your characters, and there's a lot of them, and we love them all, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot of duty. Besides grief, there's also a lot of duty, right? That is being kind of built in there. Which one was kind of hardest to write emotionally?
I feel like Hart because he didn't win. Like he never won. And I feel like even at the end he still didn't win. And I wanted him to. Like I wanted there to be more for him. But I feel like he was more challenging because I needed him to constantly lose. So but even then I feel like Arya as well. I feel like Arya was really complex. Like she was because I feel like in a way Myth and Arya are very similar, but they've got that different, well, I guess, yeah, just different edge. And I feel like Arya was tricky because she just hated who she was. And I think it was really interesting with her story arc of just kind of making her get that at the end, but then she's just not happy even with that. You know what I mean? Like there's just this constant unhappiness, even when you get what you want.
She did.
But do you think your character had a choice, or were they just destined to be, or destined for their path?
This is the one that I struggled with. I was like, did they get a choice? Not really. Like I feel like the choice was always made for others, not for themselves.
Yeah, especially myth, right? Like,
Yeah, selfless.
It was reaction to something.
Yeah,
Well, Arturus too, right?
yeah,
He was also doing his role up to a certain point.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Yep.
What kind of emotional state were you in
Horrible,
while writing this,
terrible.
right? And did it shift at the end? I mean, after you've kind of closed the story, did your emotional state shift? Mine
During
didn't.
it, during it, when I was writing it, I actually had a rock solid time. Like I was like, this is so my very first, I mean, it's been years with Bloodbound, but with the state it's in, when I had finished that, I was like, whoa. And then my husband actually made me change the ending. He did not like the ending I had, so it was worse. So it was even worse, the ending that I had, and he made me make it happier so that this version is technically the happier version. Um, and
This is
so,
the happier version.
yeah,
I am so happy that he made you change.
Just think of it. If this is the happier version,
he literally, when he had read it the first time, he was like, no, no way, no. And so he made me change it.
Please
And
tell
honestly,
tell him that we thank him.
no. Besides thanking him, I want to see what was the old
oh, yeah,
ending.
I probably will actually. It'd be really interesting.
It's like, if
Like,
this
a
is
little,
the happy one,
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. So yeah, when I finished that, I had to change it because I was stoked with the ending. I was like, this is horrible. And then he was like, no, change it. So I made it even happier. And then I was like, okay, great. And then now that I've finally, put it in a bow and it's out there and it's all good, much happier. Like I feel like my love letter is out there and I feel like the closure's there. So I feel like I just feel good. Like I feel really good about it. I'm, ready for new things. But I knew I needed to do it. I don't know if you remember our last podcast too. I was just like so torn between book
Mhm.
2, Bloodbound, but then now I'm like, I made the right choice. So I'm good.
Would have been happy either way because
Yeah.
we love both, but I do love vampires, so
No, it's really good. I'm really happy with it. So I think it's good to have it out there. Happy with it.
okay. So what do you think home is in a world like the one we see in Bloodbound?
So I was thinking of this, and I don't think there is a home. No one has a home, even when all is said and done. There's still no home. It's really interesting because I was just really trying to think about the premise of home with it, and everyone's homeless. Really, there's no place for them. Even like humans, vampires, no one.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really sad. That's definitely tragic.
It's the tragic part of all of it, right? No one has an actual place where they would have been happy.
No, there's no
Just
home. which is crazy because in my head, the simple answer is like, oh, obviously with each other and stuff. It's like, but no, that it's nothing. No. Which is interesting because like I didn't feel like I had a place either when I was writing it. So it's so interesting that comes out. Very cool. Deep thought.
Did you? Sorry, go, Betty.
No, I was just going to ask if sorry?
Celine.
Violet eyes like me, but yeah, I'm kind of a mixed persona right here.
Love it.
So if this story were a visual aesthetic, what would it be like?
Just dark and dreary. Like I was trying to put it to words and I just feel like it's literally just like my Pinterest mood boards. Just dark, the woods, castles, vampires, bats, like just dark and damp and cold. This is how I see it. Just yeah. How do you guys see it?
Same.
Yes.
Dark.
Yeah.
Blood
Dark.
everywhere. Just kind of,
Yeah.
on the floor.
Raw.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
That awful feeling of
Yeah,
something
just
bad
dread it.
happened around you. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah.
Go, Betty.
So that makes me wonder, in your opinion, if this book had a scent or color or a season, what would they?
Like mossy. I don't know, like that mossy. And then season, I wanted to say winter, but they're obviously not snow, so I feel like autumn because everything's dying. Just death everywhere.
It's my favorite season. Yeah, it is my favorite. Yeah, I'm an autumn girl.
I love
But
autumn
yeah, I agree. Yeah, and the mossy scent, and yeah, I
too.
always end up in the cave.
We'll have to go live in one.
Okay. Is there a moment you're secretly excited for readers to be emotionally wrecked by? Because you
There's
got
many.
plenty, so which one?
I have plenty. Okay, so I haven't had many people talk to me about this scene, but it's when Myth makes the decision to walk away from Arya when she's in the stairs. I love that scene, and I feel like I'd love to see someone have that hit for them because Myth is not someone who walks away ever, and I think that is such a monumental moment. So I would say that scene. I'd love to see someone connect with that, with the decision to leave,
Yeah, that's a painful one.
not go after it, because she's just a chaser, and that was the first time she doesn't. So
Fair.
I really cried. No, I really cried. Like, yeah. And the thing is, like, I already knew the ending because, again, Kelly's faster than I am, and we always.
And I always post everything for her, like, this happened.
And I was like, and I must be honest, like, while we were still reading, I went to the end of the book. I have that awful habit of going to the last page because sometimes I just need to know how the book will end, even though I'm still like not even up. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to happen. Oh, I'm so happy.
Sorry.
Now,
Oh,
And then he's like, "No, I'm off."
yeah. Okay.
he just said
And
hello.
I was like, and I was like, reading, and now the violet thing, and I told Kelly, and then Kelly said maybe not, maybe yes, we don't know, who knows. And I was like, oh God.
Oh no.
The fun part was I ended before I pinged her like 3 sentences. This this. I'm out. I need to breathe.
She did. She did. Like no, well,
You can't spoilers.
yeah. No, it's not that because I was going to read them again, but we are always talking and I have no idea
Oh
where
shit,
in
that's
our
like
WhatsApp. But yeah, she pinged me a couple of sentences and I was like,
and then I went out. It was like, I'm out now. I
it's
need to
heavy.
go
It is
breathe,
heavy.
see the sun,
You know
something.
where he was sitting on a bench, like looking at
Oh,
the horizon, and yeah.
I love
So
that scene.
hey,
I love that.
you do, don't you? I know.
I do. It's just because I can see it so strongly, and him just the way he would have felt. And I just,
Yeah.
oh, I love that scene. Like he just goes to visit, and it's just like, I think it'd make a great movie. I feel like it would be an awesome movie.
Yeah,
Mm,
great.
It had to be
have
very
to think
specific
about it.
director. It needed
Yeah,
to
you
be something
have it
very
right.
specific, like Tim
You
Burton.
and
It
you would have to be very
dark.
involved. Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
Because
That's like it'd be awesome.
if it's not the right director and you involved, they would turn this into somehow a lot easier to consume, which means
Yeah, I don't feel like it's a easy
you're lost.
read. Like, I'm surprised that so many people have been so receptive to it. I'm just like, I hope it hits because I know it's very unique. And when you were saying that it's not like something you've read before, I totally agree. It's very different.
yep.
Very different.
And
And that's the beauty of it, by the way.
yeah, talking what?
That's the beauty of it. It's not
Yeah.
it's
And
completely
since we are mentioning making it a movie, who do you cast for the movie? I'm curious.
I have no idea. I know that like Arturus is Aragon in my head.
Kelly, you have an idea.
But yeah, who do you think?
I have wait. I have one for Noir.
Okay, who?
Noir would be Eva Green.
How I love her. Evergreen.
Eva Green.
She's one of the like Tim Burton cast her a lot.
Have a look.
She's
Have a
French,
look. For
but
Noir.
yeah, for noir. Oh, she had. Oh, definitely, Kelly. Oh, you nailed it.
You know
Yeah.
that she can hide all of that pain under a mask. Eva Green.
Yeah,
Wow. That's my first one.
yeah,
Oh, I can see that. I can see that.
Right?
Love that. Oh,
The
I want.
hiding emotions, the
I love
stories.
that. Oh, that would be nailed. Oh, one can dream.
Hey, we never
look
know.
at her.
Exactly.
Like her pose. Like yeah,
Everything.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's so good.
yeah.
Arturo's, I mean, a girl can dream, right? But Arturo's, I would say like Henry Cavill.
If I got to work with him, no one would be safe.
Big.
Mine.
Needs to be a big man.
Can
Needs
I
to be
be
a big,
mid?
I would say. I mean,
Where can
a
I
girl can always
see it?
dream, right?
Oh, like, oh my goodness, yes. I
To
love.
be honest, I wouldn't even mind to be,
Can you
just
imagine
his
the
food.
tap-in
I don't
scene
need to
with
be on the
him?
movie. I just need to touch him.
Yeah, but can you imagine? Can you imagine the tap-in scene and him being like that whole serious face? Come on.
Now, the difficult one is the
Mhm.
prince because it needs to be beautiful,
But he's also a dickhead, absolute dickhead.
but that's the problem, making it interesting.
Hmm.
He still needs to be interesting.
Bomb
One.
Hiddleston.
Uh,
Let me have a look.
You know who
mm,
I'm talking about, right?
I do, but mm,
Like Loki? No, you don't think so?
no.
Hmm.
I need a pretty boy.
That's pretty.
No, I know
Everything's a big boy.
of course he is, but I need like a pretty boy. Simplistic pretty boy.
Can't can't Harry Cavill do both?
No. He needs to be Arturo's. Come on. No. There needs to be, I mean, I don't know, choose any common actor,
Common blonde boy.
insert here generic blonde boy.
blonde boy, Sam Heughan.
I would not. No, bad Betty. Bad Betty. Sam
Bad
Heughan would always need to be the protagonist and the good guy.
What about
Why
Austin?
Jamie Fraser?
What about
No.
this blonde boy? That
Meh.
kind of guy.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's okay.
But kind of
That's okay.
basically. I mean, it's not basic.
That's
It
okay.
didn't continue.
That one's approved for the prince because it needs to
Average.
have an edge, right?
Mm.
Of, and again, we can't say everything because spoilers. By the book. But the main essence there is pretty boy.
Yes.
Fucker,
Because
but
he
a pretty,
is. Like he needs to have that charm initially.
right?
Yeah.
And now the painful Arya in Myth. Arya
That was,
needs to be also a pretty girl.
what's her name? I have no idea what her name was. There was someone I saw on TV the other day that I was like, she can make a good Arya.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Myth. Betty, come on.
Yeah,
Well,
come on.
if Carol is going to be Arturus, I'm going to be Myth. So I have
What do you
no
mean?
idea.
How is that a question?
I already have the lens. Come on.
I got the hair. Should we split?
You both tag team.
Discuss.
Can
Certain
buy my
men,
well.
no, certain men we will share.
I
Sharing
know.
is caring. We've
I know.
discussed this.
Yeah. Henry is on our sharing list. Yeah.
I know. He's so beautiful though. It's
I know.
ridiculous. Come
I
on.
know.
To be honest, I just think about the actresses, like they're more mature, and I think Myth,
Hmm.
though it should be like a very strong. She's a very strong woman.
She's
She's young.
strong.
She should have a young appearance. Not
Hmm.
probably of anyone, to be honest.
Nowadays, interesting and young. I'm sorry.
I
That much.
I always thought the setting of them like they were more mature. Like I never thought they'd have that youthfulness to them. I don't know, in my head they were just so like I don't know. Like Twilighty, how they have them so young looking. I did not see that. Like I saw them so much more like I don't know, stronger structures, like in the face, features,
Yeah.
everything was more regally, I don't know, mature, I guess.
Yeah, but they are kind of preserved, right, in
Yes.
terms of appearance. So that I would say like late 20s, 30s
Yeah, yeah.
would need to be preserved
Yeah.
at kind of that age, and then
I always thought like Hendry stood out more with like that youthfulness in my head because
Yeah.
he was just still like, you know, like boy king basically, but not actually boy, but you know what I mean, like just that youthfulness.
the young.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, Arya.
We really need to think about it, because if it's going to
I
be
know.
a blockbuster, oh, Kitty! Oh my God.
He's
Anyway,
so
I'm sorry,
little.
because when I see a cat, like I
Now I've
can't.
got the cat butt. The cat butt.
Main character syndrome.
Of course, that's a.
She's
What do you mean?
sniffing the candle. She's like, the candle?
Oh, yeah,
Sniff, sniff. But anyway,
yeah,
what's the next question? What we got?
yeah. Sorry, I just wanted, like, I always want visuals about about the books.
He's
We'll
so
think
cute.
about the female characters.
Yes.
The one that did Game of Thrones. No,
With one.
Which one?
Emilia. I never know her name. The dragon lady.
Oh,
There is
Yeah.
I now I only think about Emily Blunt, but it's not Emily Blunt. It's
And
now
I don't know her name. And Emilia something. The dragon lady.
did yeah, yeah, I know her.
I mean, if she could portray that woman,
It's true, very true.
she's so, I like her so much.
Like,
So nice.
she has that
she's got
potential of.
that strength to her. I
But
can
for
see that.
Myth, we would need to dye her head red.
Yes.
Arya's
Emilia
Emilia Clarke.
Clarke.
There you go. So it's not too. Well,
She's good.
that's an option. But for Arya is where I'm like, maybe her sister, Sansa, Sophie Turner.
I feel like so I'm feeling like that practical magic, the sister. What's that lady's name?
Sandra Bullock.
But not like the younger version of her. Like, you know, when she has like the, do you know what I mean? That like witchy vibe to her. The gothic.
You're mentioning practical magic. I'm already there because
I love
that's one of my favorite
magic.
movies. So
I love
So happy about Sandra Bullock. Bullock.
Bullock.
give her a new name, babe. Why not?
Sorry, Sandy.
Sorry, Sandy, we fucked up your name, but that's okay.
Sandra Bullock. She's now on Instagram.
Eventually succumbed to the pain. The good thing is she's there because they are promoting practical magic too.
Yeah.
From Midnight Margaritas.
Did I not know they were doing it too?
September, babe.
Okay, where have you been?
See this? I've been under a rock. Writing Bloodbound.
This is what she was in the cave writing Bloodbound. That's why there's a scent of moss there because she was in the cave.
Locked away. So
This is what happened.
December.
Yes,
Exciting.
we will have.
They're coming back, the two of them.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that is
Sandy
such a-
and Nicole.
Oh my god. I loved practical magic. That was yeah, I'm there. That's so exciting.
I think that was the initiation movie for so many.
Oh, it's incredible. And the crow. The crow is also up there with that.
The Crow and The Craft.
Yes.
The Craft.
Like that is the best marathon when you put them all.
The Craft was my go-to. I was like,
So
love
good.
it. So yeah. The Crow, yes, of course. Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
I love Brandon Lee.
Anyway, I mean, but it's still, I mean, it's the same aesthetic, right? We're talking about the same aesthetic, the same feel.
Yeah.
Especially The
mentioned
Crow,
it.
like darkness.
Yes.
So, let's go for rapid fire.
Yay, let's do it. Okay, I can't think on it. Just gonna chew it out.
Okay. One word to describe the book.
Sad.
Fair.
Yeah.
Heartbreak or healing as a whole?
Heartbreak.
Fate or choice?
Fate.
Power or love?
Love.
Which character are you most like?
Maybe myth. I think so.
Which character would survive you?
None.
Clearly.
I know. No one.
A scene you're excited for readers to experience.
Probably the dragon scene, because that's actually a true scene in my real life. When I was younger, I made it real. Like, put it in there. Yeah.
Okay. A scene you're scared for them to read.
The crypt scene, I would say, because that's usually really hard for everyone.
Yeah. I wonder why. Villain or misunderstood?
Misunderstood.
If this book had a color?
Red, I think. Like red.
One song that screams this story.
Probably You Get One by the Plot Inside. I really like that one at the moment. It's like
Which one?
One. Okay. I made a reel for it the other day and I deleted it.
And we'll chat. I mean, I have my own playlist.
Yeah, probably Saturn. Now I think about it, 'cause I use that a lot. That Saturn song. I don't know who it's by. I don't know. It's like it's all sad. That one.
It's a pretty one. I for me, it's still Le Noir by Evanescence, but we'll talk. We'll talk. I still have that playlist, the one we started on Spotify. That was the one I was listening to, and it's all violins and me crying. That's the
Oh, no.
description of this book: is violins and me
Did you
crying.
see Evanescence though?
I didn't. I need to go in.
Oh, wait, which one did you say?
Evanescence, Le Noir.
Oh, yes.
It's so.
You linked me that one. That one's so good.
That one is. Yes. Okay. Write in silence or chaos?
Chaos.
Yeah, obviously. Coffee, tea, or pure emotional damage?
Emotional damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, emotional damage plus coffee. Character you wrote first.
Myth.
Character that came easiest.
Myth. Yeah.
Okay, we already know which one challenged you the most. A theme you didn't expect to explore here.
Endurance. Because I feel like I've passed it on to the readers too. Like you have to be an endurant reader to read it. Like I feel like that's just like the whole thing is just you endure no matter what. Every single character endured.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we already know you changed the ending, and now I want to read the other ending.
Thanks
Because,
so
like,
I
is
don't know
this the happy
if I
one?
want.
yeah,
Sorry?
this is actually the happier. Yeah, there's no happy at all. But I mean,
I
it's
don't
still
think I want to read the other option.
Well, I'm okay with like emotional fucking damage. Kill me, it's okay. So
a little exclusive chapter or something to people. Um,
a line or a moment you're most proud of.
I use it all the time, but the story was a good one.
Yes.
I use it all the time.
No spoilers. No
Sounds
spoilers.
stupid, I know, but it's so not. Like,
It's so not. It's like that's the moment where you're like, fuck. Just cry. Like
no.
if you want to know why we would be crying our eyes out, which by the way we did by the book.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Betty already asked you for the visual. One emotion that defines the book.
I'm trying to think outside of sadness. I think unconditional.
Okay.
I got a good one.
Yeah, fair. What do you hope the readers feel once they've finished the book?
Same. I feel like if it hits the right people, they'll be like, wow. Like I had one reader in particular who recently went through a loss in their family, and they were like, that last section, spiritual, not spiritual, like it still will connect with anyone that needs it. So I feel like that was really good. So scene would be the best. And I just want it to be a classic. Like I just want people to be like, this is a tragedy, like dark fantasy. Like you hit it. And I want to hit that.
You did. Okay. What stayed with you after finishing it?
Writing it, I was relieved. Editing it, devastated. Editing it, devastated. Editing, devastated. Like the whole time, I was just like, I'm in like the worst part of my life. Like it was so heavy. And then it's actually formatting it and being done with it. It was just closure. Like love letter out there. And I know that no matter what that is out there in the world, like my love is out there and it's just done. It's good. It was good.
Okay. And now I have a question for you. Which character do you think we're going to tattoo?
It's, I think, a tie between Noir and Arturus. I might be silly there. What do we think? What is it? Is it myth? I don't know now. Like, who is it?
It's actually a central character to your story in a very, let's say, in a very underrated way, which is
Oh,
Nevermore.
really?
Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet.
We will be asking our pixie
Yeah.
to come up with a Nevermore tattoo so we can put it next. And Betty, this one, I'm thinking of putting it next to the sentence. So kind of continuing a K gray section,
Oh, that is so cool.
just putting there my Nevermore.
Yes.
But yes,
You know what's exciting
will be.
too is Gamma, who did the cover, is going to be making a Nevermore artwork too.
Oh,
I've mentioned
So
it.
then we
Yeah.
might need to see that before and then apologize to Gemma if we steal that.
He's creative and completely chaotic, so I'm expecting it to be pretty epic.
For his
Cool.
family. Creative, chaotic, weirdo. Yeah.
Like
We bring weirdo, you bring that. That's fine.
I've given him full freedom to go for whatever he wants.
Oh, I
So
really want to see.
we'll see. I've been waiting for like a month, so we'll see. Time's coming. But yeah, that's amazing because Nevermore is so crucial. Like at the ending when
Yep.
Nevermore wakes,
Yep.
it's special. Thank you so much for saying that.
I think it was right from the beginning we knew that Nevermore would be our tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so special. I wanted
So
her, like, not her, sorry, him. Like, I wanted her and him to just be connected in a way. Like, I wanted Nevermore and Myth to be just symbolic throughout the
yeah,
story.
there.
So I feel like that's really cool
But
that you guys felt that.
he's never a central character, but he's always there.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. The symbolism is always
Yep.
there.
So yes,
And
he will be
yeah, it's her baby as well.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere. We'll have a Nevermore. Yeah, in this section next to my blue line of Bloodbound and Almond
Not
Bound. It's
That
gonna be
is so
here.
cool. Thank you. I'm honored. Oh,
So yeah, and now
someone has chosen you and then Nevermore.
so it's like
that's
ping,
actually
ping,
so perfect. Too.
starting
Oh,
the section.
just like, and no more room.
Oh, there's plenty of room. That's fine.
Yeah. We'll make it a place. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you
have
guys
a lot
have
of
been amazing arc readers as well. Like you finished so quick. Like I know it's a big arcs. Like it's a big arc read. It's huge, and you guys are already so busy. But honestly, that just means the world. Thank you.
Annie,
But
some books take
on
precedence. Yeah.
that's on UK because it was very, very engaging and we could not stop. So the reason, oh, Kitty, sorry.
I'm surrounded by cats.
Like big emotional moment. Hi, cat.
I'm so sorry.
So yeah, Kelly
love it.
normally she reads faster, as I'm always telling, but in this one I was also reading not because like it's never a competition, but I could not stop. So the reason why we, even though we have busy lives, we read it so fast was because it was very good,
Thank you.
very good, and we
Thank you
could
so
not
much.
stop.
I really do mean that. Thank you. You guys are
So
the best. You guys have been here since day dot, really. So thank you.
We,
Been
we,
doing
I might have a little girl crush on you, but we know that. And your cat is talking.
No,
Yes.
it's so mutual. Like if I can help you guys as well in any way, let me know.
We'll be talking. We'll be talking about that. We will. Yeah, we're always coming up with something that I
yeah,
mean, yeah, we're just it's not like we have a lot of time on our hands, and yet
Yeah, I know.
we make up more shit. So you never know. All right, and now, what's next? That's
Well,
the question.
I'm doing book 2 of the Magi trilogy. I'll be starting that next week, so I've given myself a
Okay.
holiday.
Yeah.
I'm one chapter down, but I'm starting my 1 billion 3, right? And yeah, I've got a new title. I haven't done the cover yet, but I've got ideas for the colors. And book 3 is being plotted and color themed for that too. So yeah, we're going for it. So
Okay. I mean,
because I was
just
going for this different, but I've changed it all, so it's just killed. So whatever you knew before that, forget it. Like just
no, we'll be waiting. We'll be waiting. But just because, this is like arc
yes. Well, I can
enrolling already. Like,
I can give you guys a glimpse of what the title will be. It'll be W and the letter V. So W and V, but I'm not telling you the name. It's like
okay.
the
Oh, I'm going to be having so much fun. Kind of, Betty,
I
you and I, off record, we're going to go back to Bomb and Bone and kind of have a look and see how does this fit WNB.
and like the first thing that comes to my head is War and Blood.
Well, that's because you're still in Bloodbound mode, but that doesn't, it might be.
War and Bunny.
But we're going for like a V for Vendetta vibe. Have you guys seen it?
Yes,
What,
and I
sorry?
love it.
So we're
So
going for like
Betty's not far off.
we're going for like a V for Vendetta. So Eamon is taking that V-like persona.
Oh. So
Yeah.
he's done playing good boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. So we'll see. And then book 3 is gonna be hectic. But book 2 will end on like such a sad note. So warning. But that's gonna be really I'm hoping to bring more like action and just scheming
Okay.
and so book 2 is gonna be a lot of like scheming and fun. And then book 3 is going to be just really good. So it's gonna be
And
good.
then book 3 is Bloodbound again, but with different characters. It kill me again, and I'm like, oh,
Well, I am thinking as well that I might so I'll have book 2 and then I'm gonna do Heart, so his story. He goes off on his adventure. So I'm gonna do Heart and then book. So that's my plan. So I haven't written anything yet, but that's my plan. And I most likely am gonna do that because like Heart is talking to me. I have notes.
yes.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna do something with Heart. Just a standalone, like just like a fun little adventure.
Can I leave in a request? Like a
Yeah.
request for the author? I want noir.
I know I love her story too.
I want
She's so special.
more of her story before she had to.
Oh
And
God.
I would
Her,
also love to have more of her view while she was enduring, right? Because we
yeah,
get
like
snippets
perspective, yeah.
for the, so that it makes sense.
Mm,
But I want her feeling of it.
I'd love that. I think that would be so interesting because her, like, yeah, just I loved writing her, and I love that she. But even at the end, I feel like you could have seen more too. So yeah, I definitely think that would be really interesting.
Just, slipping that in, like, those DJ requests. I'm like
Like,
authoring, like, can we maybe think about more? Because I
that'd
would
be
love it.
so.
But yeah,
Honestly, Bloodbound you could do so many things with. I feel like
you
there's so
can.
many.
I mean, there's a lot around it that you can still kind of,
Mm,
right? Because we're just looking at one portion of the
yeah,
whole thing. So,
yeah. There was
maybe.
actually a comment on my page the other day where someone was wondering if like the worlds would collide, like Bloodbound with my Magi worlds, almost. Um, they thought they were just wondering because the blood magic.
Yeah,
Interesting,
it
isn't it?
could.
It
Mm.
could. Hmm.
Hmm.
Many options, so many options.
I know.
To read, so much to play.
Yeah.
Such little
Just,
time too. Like there's only so much you can do in the day. Uh, but yeah.
oh, I don't know, but
Did you get the hardback?
of course I did.
I
Of
I
course.
have the paperback, but she had to.
Great.
She said Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I haven't even opened him because I don't want. It's like he's so
Well,
pretty.
hey, I will tell you one thing. We were talking, and she was like, I just bought the hardcover, and I just received the hardcover, and I will murder anyone who tries to open it.
Yeah,
Basically,
so
yeah.
pretty. He's just
It is.
pretty.
The blue is iconic in its own.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why her tattoo is in blue. Mine is in black,
yeah.
but she wanted in blue because of the cover. Yeah.
I have blue and black. It's kind of mixed then.
That's so cool. Damn, that's
It's
creative.
mixed.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, there it
Mine
is.
is
So pretty. I do love that blue. Every time I see it, I'm like, yeah, that's like the perfect blue.
and I have the feeling that this year we will like talk again, like on a podcast, because we are always talking on Instagram and so on. But yeah, I have a feeling that this is not
Oh no.
the last time that you and us.
Oh no. What's happening?
I don't know, but you know what? We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
What's happening? I think you guys know more than you.
We never know more. We
No, no,
just
we
make
just
up
love.
shit as we go.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
like to
we
do
just
life on the
love.
edge.
Yeah, we don't need like to have a book to talk. We just
Yeah. I mean, we could just have like a ramble day where we just, I
yeah,
don't know.
we are good at that.
I
Sold.
know.
We're good with that. Yes. Like, what do you mean? Ramble ever? All right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we will need now to say goodbye.
Yeah.
The
I feel like I'm
first
just slowly getting darker too as the sun goes down. I'm just like,
Well, this is so ours was coming up as we recorded. Yours was going down.
I know, and it's just gradually like just goodbye.
All right. So, Kay, it was as usual a pleasure to see you. We
Thank you
hope
so-
Bloodbound continues to do amazingly well.
Thank you.
Noir.
I
Just,
know.
in case you
Okay,
want
that's
some ideas. Novellas. It doesn't need to be a novella. I don't know, something. Um,
good.
we will be in touch because, as Betty said, this is not the last time this year we talk.
Now
No,
again.
Just,
definitely.
and now I just need to say hi, Jerry, because I love poking Jerry. Like,
Jerry, I call him Jezza. Hey Jezza.
We can have. Why not the four of us just chatting?
Yes.
there you go. Okay.
That would be,
Well,
I do have two other authors for you guys to pop in your radar. I will quickly say.
Hmm.
Teddy, so my lovely Teddy, you would have seen me talking about it, and Millie, so Queen of Darkness. So they both, I've read their work, really good. So I'm sure sometime this year they will be around, maybe putting things up. So Teddy and Millie,
Hello.
love them so much. Like they've been just amazing. So I thought I would mention that.
Eddie and Lily.
we'll
If
be
anyone's
looking. We'll be looking in.
yeah,
All right. Well, babe, we loved having you here as usual. We can't wait to see you again. And yeah, I love Bloodbound.
and I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay, so first of all, I maintain my girl crush.
Yeah. Same.
And that red. I do love her in red hair.
It suits her so well, right?
Right.
She has a face for red.
She has a face for anything fierce,
True. Yeah. True.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
True. In the meantime, I already took off my violet lens. You are already stripteasing. Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm going to do right now is striptease.
So
Actually, not on camera, but yes.
why
But
not
yeah,
to-
so I love talking to Kay. I mean,
yes.
we love Bloodbound. That's not new. We've already said it plenty. What can we say more? Go buy the book. Get ready to get emotionally wrecked. It's such a pretty love story, but at the same time, so fucking tragic.
Yes. But if you like romantasy, when like where the story it's not the normal story that you are used to, but it is great story. The characters are great. Like I know that I'm like repeating myself, but this is a book that you'll be wrecked, but you will love it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, and it was a ride. Yeah.
And again, I can't say this enough. I love noir. I want her backstory. And yes, I also want to see Hart's adventures because it's interesting, right?
Yes,
Where
it
does he
is.
go? What does he do? So that's going to
Yeah,
be fun.
but yes, but definitely noir.
Noir.
Yeah,
Noir.
and we will be showing you our Nevermore tattoo progress.
Mhm.
Um, of course, that we will not share the first draft,
No.
but we will share the final one. So
Agreed.
yes.
And Betty, I'm super curious what she's going to do with the second book of the Magi series.
Oh well. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm on hold for that one. Like yeah, we yeah.
Such a fun twist that seems to be coming. So
Yes, and again, I wonder which quote, which character we will be tattooing.
we need to think of a section that is K Gray. And then
Okay,
we
great.
just add to it.
Yeah,
Like, might as well. That's
put
okay.
it in the gray area. Gray area.
The K Gray area.
Yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
mean, why not?
Why not? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, very excited for what's to come. And you will be hearing more about Kay Gray on the channel on Instagram because we can't get enough of her. That's the truth.
Agreed.
That's the truth.
Yep. Love her. Can't get enough of her. We'll keep stalking her. That's just that. Just that.
Yeah.
But, Betty, so next week we won't be alone either.
No, we won't. We will be having a very nice conversation with an amazing author, as they are all. They all are. So
So much fire to put out. I don't know.
yeah,
What do you
yeah,
think?
but we will have to follow the protocol.
We'll always have to follow protocol.
We always have.
Who could it be?
Who can it be? Well, there is only one way for you to find out. So, you know the drill. I cannot stress enough how much we want you to like this video, subscribe to our channel, click the notification icon so you can be notified every time that we release a new video, and you won't be wanting to miss the next one, the next video, and the ones that are to come. And also, you can also listen to you can also listen to us on Spotify. Yes, we are also there. And if you want to keep up with our adventures, our arcs, our readings, please give us a follow
Our
on
bloopers.
Instagram. Yeah, our bloopers. Yeah, that
Mm,
never happened.
no.
And yeah, it's all there. It's all in on Instagram. The links will be posted below. So see you there.
You there? If you're interested in the books we've been discussing today, they are Bloodbound, and we did touch a little bit on Balm and Bone, both by Kay Gray.